Hey guys, welcome back. My first week of July has gone really well. I'm feeling quite highly motivated with all of my goals and I'm on track with everything so far. So let me show you some of what's been going on. Before we go any further forward, what I really have to tell you about is how I'm keeping track of my goals. And that is exactly what you're looking at here. Just a really simple way of reminding me what they are and giving me somewhere really easy and accessible to note down my progress towards them. Another aspect of this journey that I think is really worth mentioning is that although this appears to be a numbers game on the surface, I'm chasing 200 kilometers, 450 pull-ups, 600 press-ups, it really just seems to be very numbers orientated. But well, that's not true when you look into it a little bit deeper. You see, what I'm trying to do here is develop foundations, develop habits, and become consistent in these things that I'm doing, these things that I want to be doing much more of, by ensuring through these goals that I do have a certain amount to be doing every single day, and over time, the difference is going to really show. I managed to convince my younger brother to come and get in the river with me during the first week. And I have to take my hat off to him. He does not do any cold water therapy, he doesn't take cold showers, he's not experienced in this kind of things. He can swim, but it was so brave of him to get in the water with me. For him to be able to do this when he has no experience whatsoever, it just really puts things in perspective for me and for all of you guys watching. You do not need to have spent months standing under cold water in your shower to prepare yourself to do something like this. This is open to just about anybody. Travelling forward another couple of days, here I am cycling through Glasgow to get down to Pollock Park. And there's such an excitement, such a feeling of anticipation cycling along these streets, knowing that at the end of this trip, there's a cold river waiting for me. Now, if you haven't checked out Pollock Park and you live in Glasgow, you really need to check out this park. It is one of the most beautiful parks in Glasgow, and honestly, when you're inside it, you don't even feel like you're in a city. You feel so far away. There are Highland cows in Pollock Park.
Hey guys, so I have come down on what is the 5th of July. If you live in Glasgow, you might remember this is the day we had hailstones. And I've come down to the river thinking about going for a swim. And I'm just quite worried that there's a lot of currents that I can't see in there. Yeah, look at that. You can see that there. Yeah, like little whirlpools and stuff. So I'm actually just quite concerned about getting in and getting swept away. So me and my bike are here, but we got nowhere to swim. All of this behind me here is it's just looking quite dangerous. And wait to see the Weir in a second. It's just flowing so strongly. So this is the Weir, and as you can see, it is hella fast flowing today after all the rain. So I am not going to be swimming here. This is where I normally swim, right here, and this Weir is what I normally walk out along. I mean, I think I put one foot in that and I'm going to be down the river in about 2 seconds flat. So no, there is a place just over here I'm going to check out now though, where there's normally a little beach that you can walk out onto, and yeah, there's no beach at all today. However, I do know that it's shallow and the water at the edges is not too fast. It seems like the current is kind of stronger on the far side of the river. So I'm going to tentatively step out into the water, and if I don't get swept away, I'm going to try and crouch down. I'm just going to try and chill out there for a few minutes and get the cold therapy in that way. And to make matters worse, it's just started really heavy raining as well. And now the sun's out, which is just testament to the crazy weather we get in Glasgow constantly. But this is the bit I'm talking about. There's a little walkway just behind me here, and you'll see in a second. And the current here doesn't look too bad. It seems to be a lot calmer compared to all the way back up there at the Weir. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have more or less stopped shivering enough now to be able to speak. But I'm pleased to say that I proved the theory. There is a bit just here at the edge where you can see on this side where the water's not moving very much. And it's deep enough, as you probably saw a moment ago, to get down to about my chest, just under my shoulders, if I sit down in the water. And that's perfect, to be honest. It's good enough. I could still feel the current though, which is not so good. Like if I took my hands or my feet off of the floor of the river, then I could feel myself immediately start moving in the direction of the current. So not great. I mean, I can't imagine that it's ever going to be in much more of a flow than this, to be honest. It's really strong today. And we've had some really, really heavy rain, thunderstorms for the last day, so I feel like this is probably about as strong as it gets, to be honest. That is optimistic thinking. Yeah, so I don't know, I'll need to think of either find another place that's going to be good in winter, because what I'm thinking is, as winter comes around, this is maybe not going to be the best place if the current is stronger, as the water is going to be a lot colder. Yeah, need to come up with another solution perhaps. So yeah, we'll see. We'll work out as the year goes on.
I did manage to get out one long cycle this week. A family visit to my grandmother's house in Coatbridge presented a nice opportunity. But I made one critical mistake. I didn't check the Google Maps route before I pressed start. And I had no idea that part of the route, a pretty significant part, wound up being on this canal. And ordinarily, cycling on the canal could be a lot of fun, you know, especially on this kind of terrain. But I was in a hurry, I was running a little bit late, and this is a road bike. Well, it's a gravel bike, so it's a bit of a hybrid. It's built for this kind of ground as well as a road, but it's a lot faster on a road. And this was really unplanned for. However, I did have a lot of fun. I enjoyed the ride. I racked up 55 kilometers and I got to see my grandmother, who I hadn't seen in a long time. So I can't complain, it's not all bad. And that 55 kilometers in the first week has put me right on track to meet the 200 kilometers by the end of July. 200 kilometers is just an arbitrary number. There's no reason why I want to achieve 200 in particular, but what I do want to achieve is spending more time on my bicycle. I've got this awesome machine that can take me on and off road, can take me anywhere with just the power of my breath and my legs. And I'm just not using it enough. I use it as my main means of transport, and in this case as well, with this cycle I was going to see a family member, so still I was just using it as a means of transport. But I do want to encourage myself to get back into using this more for fun, and to simply just getting out on the road in the saddle for the sake of it, for no better reason than because I really love doing this. And I mean, look at it, it's just so much fun. Closing thoughts then. The journey with the goals is going really well. Creating accountability for myself is definitely making me do more of the things that I want to do. And it's been really, really simple. I just made some simple, rudimentary decisions about what I thought I would be capable of if I put my mind and my body to them. And in this first week at least, I am proving to myself that I am capable of it. I just need to keep going. And I am really enjoying the journey, and I'm looking forward to reporting back to you, hopefully at the end of week 2, about all of the exciting things I'm planning for the week ahead. So take care guys, have a good week.